Hey there! This is going to be my attempt at an old school vinyl community new vinyl finds video. So I'm not going to play the musical introduction or anything. Now let's play it. Hello everyone, this is Bernard. Welcome back to Hitch a Ride. I hope everyone is doing great. First of all, if you hear some strange noises, these are probably my daughter's guinea pigs. They are close to where I'm filming this today, so no worries. So yeah, I'm off today. We're Wednesday and I'm off since Monday. And Monday was a super great day. It was very nice outside, and my daughter and we decided to go downtown Montreal to shop around for vinyl records and CDs among other stuff. And so it was a very a long day. We spent the whole day in Montreal. We had a great time. And so since I have a few minutes today, I thought I would make a quick video to show you what I found. And so the first place we went is called Freesong. So it's on Montréal Avenue in Montreal. And so first CD that I bought there is Other Side, Europe, Wings of Tomorrow, their album from 1984. And this reissue is by Music on CD. So I guess this is the same company as Music on Vinyl that we all know for our vinyl records. So great reissue, great songs, an album that I didn't have in my collection at all. And the other CD that I bought there is by Blue Oyster Cult, a classic album, Secret Treaties, and this reissue has 5 bonus tracks on here. A great album for sure. And I bought 2 vinyl records as well, and you all know that how much I love the band Saga, and I really want to complete my vinyl collection by them. So they're all being reissued at this moment, and some of the latest ones that they put out they are Steel Umbrellas from 1994. So my daughter, she saw that cover. My younger daughter, she saw that cover when we came back, and she said she asked me what that was all about, Steel Umbrellas, and I didn't have any idea, couldn't explain. But it was funny because I read in the liner notes that since the band had a very different direction on this, they're more poppy. So they said, why not call it Steel Umbrellas, because of all the criticize, I don't even know the word, criticizes. You choose, you know English more than me. They knew that they would get a lot of criticism, something like that. So they said we have to protect ourselves with the Steel Umbrellas. So funny story. So don't start discovering Saga with this album. It's very good to me, but it's more pop song. They are more on the pop side of things. These songs were supposed to be for a series, I think, or a movie called Cobra, but they ended up on this record. To me it's very good, but to each his own. And this album that I just showed you is from 1994, but it was just reissued now. It's on Ear Music, and they do great job reissuing these albums. And the other one I bought from Saga is Pleasure and the Pain from 1997, so 3 years later. Still a very different Saga. This period in the 90s is very different for Saga. It's not for everybody, but I like it. And still I cannot explain the garbage cans here on ice. I cannot explain this at all. But there is an alternate cover that's more appropriate for the title, Pleasure and the Pain. We can see a woman's tongue with a needle through it, so more along the lines of pleasure and the pain. But the garbage cans here on ice, no idea. Great reissue from Saga. I want them all in my collection pretty soon. So that was all I bought at Freesong. Very glad I found the two Saga records. And so after that we went to my beloved Au 33 Tours. It's a bigger store, but they removed the CDs there. They decided no more CDs. I think you can still buy CDs from their websites, but for the first time when I went there were no more CDs, but it's not a problem. So I started with the classical music section and I bought this Beethoven Overtures by the London Philharmonic Orchestra, directed by Klaus Tensted. And to be honest, I never heard these versions or this record, but I thought the cover was awesome and I wanted to hear the overtures. I have some on different CDs, but I wanted a record of the overtures. I like the Fidelio Overture and some others on this. And so one day also I would like to have the complete Fidelio opera. But for now I wanted to listen to those. And I really like the cover with the lightning. So I said, why not? So because here on Hitch a Ride, yours truly really like discovering Beethoven. And another thing that we like here at Hitch a Ride is the band Blue Rodeo, and they have a new album out this year or late last year, and this new album is called Many a Mile, with this nice graphic here, nice cover art. Sometimes I add letters in my English like cover heart. There's no use using an H. I say cover heart instead of cover art. You'll get used to that. Okay? And the back is the picture of the band, and it's a gatefold. So if you don't know Blue Rodeo, they're more than just country stuff. No, they're more than that. They're I don't know, psychedelic, rock, bluegrass, I don't know. Great stuff. They are awesome, two vocalists, super consistent, melancholic but melodic, great musicianship. They are awesome and they've been around for years. Many a Mile is their latest record and it's awesome. And I like the presentation on this. I like the sleeves. I like how they're done. Very classy. Super nice presentation. You can have a taste of the band here. On 2 records. And when I washed them with my Spin Clean, I made sure to use a new inner sleeve that I bought recently. So that's it for Blue Rodeo, a great band for me, and I collect every studio album that they put out. So if you want to discover them, I highly encourage you to do that. And next, 2 records that I've been wanting to have in my vinyl collection for a long time. One of them I have it on CD since forever. It's Hotel California by Eagles, of course, and this is I guess their latest reissue on 180 gram vinyl, and it's okay. I listened to the sound, the record, and the sound is good. No problem about that. I wouldn't say it's a audiophile record or anything, but it's pretty satisfying to me. And I think they recreated the original pretty good with the gatefold and the sleeve. This is a cardboard sleeve for the record. I don't remember if the record was in the sleeve itself or in another sleeve that they provided. No, the record was in the sleeve, and so I put it once again in a brand new sleeve. So the other album that I wanted to have on vinyl for a while is El Dorado by Electric Light Orchestra. I have quite a few of their records, but I was missing this one. Once again, it's a reissue, and when I entered it in Discogs, I read that it was considered to be a pretty good reissue. This one came with a sleeve with the plastic inside, so I kept it in the sleeve that it came with. And super album, awesome. I love it. Listen to it, collect it, and enjoy it, cherish it. Maybe their greatest album. Maybe they have a couple of great albums. El Dorado might be the best. Yeah, it's up to you to decide. And you know how I love my AOR, my melodic rock from the 80s. I can't get enough of that, and so it will never change. And one of the best albums in the genre is Refugee, the band Refugee, and the album is Affairs in Babylon. This is from 1985. I love this album a lot, and the beginning of the album is awesome. It's awesome all the way through, but the beginning, it starts with the piano it puts you in the mood. Just the keys and the voice, the vocals build slowly. It's the track Affairs in Babylon, and then all great tracks, super melodic, great melodic rock, great AOR. Refugee, Affairs in Babylon. And you know also how much I love my softer rock, the yacht rock that some may call it. I call it West Coast AOR. I love that kind of music a lot. I'm not ashamed of it. I like Christopher Cross a lot, for example. And so I was always curious to listen to Dan Fogelberg. I never listened to him. So I find this nice copy of Phoenix, and I know there's a great hit on this, the song Longer, that you may know. Nice gatefold, it's in good condition. And I listened to the album, and yeah, I like it. Super nice. I like the sound. It's easygoing. I love it. Well done, well recorded. Great melodies, great songs. And I read that his next album is I think it's Age of Innocence. So the album Age of Innocence, I read that it's an even greater album. So I'm going to try to find a copy of that. So that was my discovery. Dan Fogelberg, great soft rock, West Coast, recorded in Los Angeles, I guess, or somewhere where there's a lot of sun and palm trees, I guess. I don't know. Great album. And the other soft rock album that I bought is from a woman called Lisa Artman. And the only thing I knew about that is that it was presented in the book that I have that's called the West Coast Bible. This one is West Coast Bible 4. It's called the Essential AOR Collection 450 AOR Masterpieces. and it was there in the among the list of albums. Lisa Artman here. So when I saw this record, I said, oh, okay, maybe it's good. And they said it's for fans of Richard Marx and Robin Beck. And on here you have musicians like Michael Lando, Timothy B. Schmidt, and Trevor Rabin, and more. So I took a chance on it, and it's super nice, it's super great, slick pop melodies from 1987. I knew, there's a song that I knew on this already, and I'm wondering if it's a cover or if the song I know is... Anyway, you know what I mean. The song is How Many Rivers. I knew the song, and I went to see, and it's a song that Luba, I don't know if you know the artist Luba. She recorded that. I knew that song very well, and it's a great one. It's an awesome listen, very easygoing, but well done. And there's another album that I bought mainly for the family. We like to listen to that, but also for me because it's a nostalgic thing. And I was listening to that on cassette when I was young. It's engraved in my veins, and I will always like it. No guilty pleasures in this house. We love what we love, and that's it. I don't know if you recognize this. If you recognized it, there's no letters or anything on it. It's Wham, and it's music. I think it's called Music from the Edge of Heaven, something like that. Let me see. Music from the Edge of Heaven, 1986. It's filled with hits, of course, and I know there's the song Last Christmas on this. I know how some people can't stand this Christmas song, but in this house we play the song and we like it, so deal with it. And my daughter, she loves that track as well. Wham is one of the things she likes to listen a lot, and we put it in the living room when I came back from our trip, and even my wife said, "Oh, I like that. I like that." She didn't know. She didn't know the tracks. She might have heard a few of them in our. I'm starting to be a little bit tired of speaking English, as you can see. She might have heard some of the tracks in her subconscious, but she was not familiar with everything. So she loved it. And I bought, talking about my wife, I bought her some of the music that she loves the most, Cuba music. So I found that and listened to a few songs in the record store, and I said that's going to be an awesome music for my wife. So and she enjoyed it, and pretty sunny music with great musicianship from there. Nice listen. And finally, I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this. I hesitated a little bit, and I said, why not, let's do it. You know how I love the band Kansas? This is an unofficial release. I rarely do that, and I rarely buy picture discs. But this time I said, okay, let's do it. I bought my first picture disc for my collection, I think it's my first picture disc. Melody has one by Prince that Robert Z sent to her. But for my collection, I don't think I have any picture discs. So I bought this one, Kansas. And on here you have live recordings. It says here it's from 1970. It doesn't make sense at all. It cannot be from 1970. I think it's a pretty gross mistake. I have to check that out. What does it mean? Maybe it's a general thing. I think it's a mistake. Cannot be anything else than a mistake. That's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad mistake if it's a mistake. But anyway, I think this side is very nice to look at. I'm gonna try to hang it on the wall. I listened to the songs on here. They're good. I mean, that's okay. The sound is not very good. It's nice to hear some live Kansas, of course. But I said to myself, why not treat myself with a picture discs? So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching me today, and I hope you have a great week and you listen to all kinds of great stuff. And I'll see you around. My next video is going to probably be my answer to the great lottery. You have to participate to the great lottery that's organized by Robert Z. I'll leave a link below once again. Check it out, and I hope you liked my humble attempt at an old school vinyl finds video for the VC. I did the best I could. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care.